The episode begins in America in the Pentagon. We actually saw the mountain with the hand of the X is actually occur, which means everyone actually knew someone who actually did this, but they actually were alert that someone is in the Pentagon, which is actually Park himself, who entered the Pentagon and actually told him about the tournament, in which we actually saw Mira actually leave after the qualifying rounds, which of course we knew that Murray actually following her because she doesn't have her glasses, in which have returned she actually have her sword back from Kane, which we actually knew that Han is following them as well. We saw Murray actually got his neck broken because of Mira, but he actually realized that the nanites in their bodies heal injuries quite rapidly, like Bloodshot from Valiant. He got his powers from his nanites, so we actually knew that all three of them will become friends, in which they actually will ask what they actually want. Han actually said that he wanted money because of his past. And Mira actually said that she looking for someone who inherit her sword, which we actually see Mori actually messing with it, then actually throw into the water, which she actually slap him and actually tell him to leave, and also look for it herself, which her past explains why she has the sword is because her father, who actually passed away, actually told her to carry out the legacy and find the successor for the sword, which we actually knew that she actually trains with this sword and actually will become someone who actually will inherit her late father's wishes, which Mori actually appeared and helped her looking for her sword, which she apologized for slapping him earlier. Then Han actually have a bigger light from his work in which they actually became friends, which we actually saw the next day at the arena where we saw the preliminary tournament arena where we actually saw the battle actually happens. Like a martial art tournament, which they actually have a bracket set where the fighters are actually go one on one until one is remaining, in which the first competitor is Go Gamdo, in which he actually goes first, then everyone follow as suit, which everyone actually successfully win their matches, in which we saw go up against Kane, in light of which earlier we saw Kane is about to attack Mori, but Go actually tell him don't do it, but which he actually kick him, but Mori actually catch Go, which he thanked him for saving his life, in which we actually see how they become allies, in which the match begins, which they actually have battle their tournament, which Go using his Tai Chi technique, rabbit step, dragon strike on Kane, then using his dragon horn's divine weight to push him back, then using flaming 10,000 horde strike on Go, push him out of the ring, which the tournament actually explains that if they actually haven't made it back in the ring within the 20-second timeline, then they will be disqualified and therefore out of the tournament, kind of like the 10-second rules. in which Kane actually made it before the last second actually happens, which we actually see him releasing his right hand and actually using his fist to strike at Go. But we actually knew that we saw him using his Tai Chi technique, yin yang balance strike, but he countered it by stomping his feet and actually pushed Gold back into the ring post, which he actually told him to beg him for forgiveness while torturing him, with everybody actually watching in terror as his left arm is released, which his restraint cannot contain him anymore, which we actually seen him torturing Go. But we saw Mori actually appeared, and he actually battled Kane as well, which he using his triple kicks on Kane and push him out of the arena. But we actually saw the administrators actually contain Murray for violating the rules because he actually interfered with a match. However, we saw a hand actually use a pump strike on Mori and Kane, but we actually knew that it's Mujin Park actually appeared, who informed everybody that Mori has violated the rules and he will be punished when it actually been chosen, but they will continue with the tournament, in which we saw Han and Mira actually give praise as well as the audience, which Mori actually felt relieved that Go is alright thanks to the nanites. So we might not know what Mori's punishment is going to be. So we actually knew that Mori had stopped Kane from torturing Go any further, but he did interfere with the rules. But he was actually praised by everyone else for saving Go's life. So probably he won't be actually being punished, or might not actually get to move into the finals. But we might not know what's going to happen. But we're going to see the answers on the next episode next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, this anime guy joining here saying sign out. Laters, and be safe.